sure that this is working first and foremost, so everything's going fine. Here we go, okay. Gotta make sure I'm on Twitch. Gotta set up the chat and everything. Here we go. I gotta mute my phone because I'm gonna be using the phone for the chat. We'll turn this on here. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Peaches and stream, yeah. Hey, Chief Bones! My home slice. My main home slice. Okay. I want the chat to display, but it's not displaying on my phone for some reason. Come on. Okay, Twitch is working fine, so I can pause that. I cannot get the chat to display. That's weird. What did I do last time? I didn't do anything different. If anyone who is watching could help me out with that, I would appreciate it. Any of our good friends at home know how I can, because I'm trying to use my phone for the chat, so I don't have to, because I don't have double monitors, which I feel like I have this as a recurring problem, but it keeps like changing every time I try to fix it. Come on. I got you, Bones, don't worry. Okay, let me see here. Maybe switch this, see if it works. Oh, is my middle mouse not working at all? Oh, there we go. That was weird. It wasn't working at all for a second. Okay. Well, now it's gonna do that because it's stuck in desktop mode. That's weird. Just a second and I'll like get to the introductions. Sorry this is for anybody watching. Sorry this is taking a little bit to fix here. But I'll go ahead and I'll do the excuse me. I'll do the introduction. Oh, here we go. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it going. Have it going here. Yeah, so this should display the chat. Alrighty. Someone say something in the chat, and so I can make sure this works. If you guys could do that for me, that would be great. Because I wanna have this down before I start streaming, so that way I can assure that it is working fine. Okay. But go ahead and do introductions while we're waiting on that. So hello everyone, welcome back to another delightful evening of Peaches and Stream. I am Peaches, this is my stream. This is a wonderful show where we do some wholesome gameplays and we play games that I love, that I absolutely love to death, and I just talk about why I like them. I talk about the game design aspects of them, the sound aspects, like all kinds of... Oh, there we go, thank you Jimmy. I talk about all kinds of just great stuff about the games, so we're just gonna get right into that. We're gonna go ahead and hop right into this. Currently, we are playing my favorite game of all time, Hollow Knight. Absolutely great. Which, just as a reminder, excuse me, for those of you who do not know, CrossForge is partnered with Humble Bundle. So I should probably tab into the game instead of my streaming thing. There we go. CrossForge is partnered with Humble Bundle, so you can go on there using our link and get awesome games like this. And it's good stuff, lots of great deals and everything. Oh, hey, Zot's over here. Alright, so, last time we left off, we were down at the bottom of the fungal wastes in Mantis Village. We also had an opportunity to go somewhere else. I think today we're going to go to the other place, and we might get to Mantis Village second. I don't entirely remember... Excuse me, I can speak. I don't entirely remember what we were doing last time. Because we were on a bit of a hiatus, which I apologize for. I got stuck up in some stuff I couldn't get out of. But we're back now. We're back now at our regular time during the week. And so, we're gonna figure out what we're doing here. We're gonna, let's see, walk through these beautiful environments. I think it's interesting how in this location here, which, yeah, just for those of you who don't remember, last time we left off, we got the, oh, wrong button. Last time we left off, we got the Mantis Claw, which lets us do that, so we can just hippity hop. We also got the air dash, or just the dash period last time, which was really great. Like I was talking about the mobility, which I'll get into later as well. But I was saying, I love how there's always sound playing, and you come into here and it's just dead quiet. I think that's really neat, actually. I think that's a really cool thing that they kind of like just put in for some reason. Like I can't say that there's a purpose for it. Can't necessarily say what that's up with. Why am I trying to double jump? I might be used to like my other controls for my main account, which I'm like trying to like finish the game 100%. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to probably head over and up, I believe. Yeah, okay. We want to go over and up because I want to check out what that room is right there. We might not be able to get into it yet, actually. So what let's try to go over and up. Let's do that first. Oh no! No, go away. I don't like you. I don't want to do this right now. I'm just a little boy. Leave me alone. I'm just a sad little boy. No, stop hitting me. Go away. I just want to be loved. I'm not hurt. Make friends, not enemies. That's not the saying, but that's the thing that I say now. Oh, can I get this now? I'm just gonna get detonated. That's all part of the plan, folks. Completely 100% planned. I did it on purpose. Oh no. Okay. So what I need to do now is, before I die a horrible death, I need to go back in here. Which I love this. Again, I will repeat. I love the eye for eye mechanic, where you can just go up and attack enemies and get like the ability to heal just from doing damage to enemies. I think that's really neat. You don't get love? Oh, no. I do not get love. I'm just a sad little boy. But, welcome Assad. Welcome to the stream, to the chat. Everybody in the chat, say hi for me. How you guys doing tonight? How you guys doing? You guys doing good? You having a good afternoon? You having a nice, relaxing evening? If so, I'm glad you chose to spend it with me. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I'm very concerned that I'm not actually going to be able to make it in there, and I'm going to blow myself up trying to get there. Oh, that's why I couldn't get up here, because of this switch. Okay, that makes sense. You guys probably, from last time, probably remembered that, and you're probably yelling at me right now, saying, Nathan, how don't you remember that? Why don't you remember the things about your favorite game? And I'll say, oh no, I'm so sorry, please don't beat me. Not the belt again. Okay. Typing with a control is hard. It is, it actually really is. It's very, the Steam controller, I don't know if you ever used one of those. They have like this weird, they have two trackpads, so you can actually type, but it brings up like a split keyboard, so you like move your thumbs across the trackpads and click, so like you're typing with your thumbs, sort of like a phone. It's really weird. Aw, Jimmy's having trouble connecting. That's alright. You can always just watch it later and enjoy the broadcast afterwards, which, speaking of which, for those of you that have been missing out on Peaches and Stream, if you would like to, which I highly recommend, go back and watch our previous streams. I've only done 2 so far, there's only 2 episodes, but still, we had really a lot of fun, a lot of great things that I got to talk about and that I really had fun with. So really, like, just go back and watch the old ones, and there's a lot of really cool stuff that we got to do in there, especially, not if you're going to play the game, though. As always, I will say, if you are going to play the game, please do not watch this. Go, or at least, like, go get the game and then play it ahead of me or alongside me. Like, one of my friends actually has the game, and he's been playing it along with me, which I think was really neat, because he doesn't want to get spoiled, but he also wants to watch the videos. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're going in the right direction now. Oh no, that explodes. I don't want to touch it. Here we go. When I kill these guys, because I'm low on health, because I've gotten so used to the PS4 controller. Oh, I didn't know the PS4 controllers can do that. I'm also just not familiar with controllers very well, because I'm using this one right here, which is like the Xbox Pro controller, because I don't have an Xbox, but I needed a controller to play this game, because this game is friggin' hard as rock to play with the keyboard. It is incredibly annoying. But now, okay, so here ends the Pilgrim's Way. Hallownest's heart lays open before you. Wouldn't it be lies? I don't know. I'm not a grammatic genius. Hallownest's heart lays open before you. Proceed onward to share in its glory. Well, this path is knocked out, so it's very difficult to do that. However, if you remember, we couldn't do this before, but now, ha-ta-ta-ta, now we can. Ooh, another Hunter's Journal. I love that. I love that it does, like, the little symbol, so you don't have to, like, keep your watch. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know you could watch on PS4. I didn't know you could stream from stuff like that. But it gives that little symbol, like that little thing to be like, hey, your journal's finished, instead of being like, you know, just check up on it periodically, and, you know, you'll find out for yourself. It's not hand-holdy, but it still helps you out every now and then. This guy called an ambloom, simple-minded, crawling fungus. Its cap is covered in a layer of hardened spikes. Lie on your belly, open your maw, and let this tasty morsel stroll straight into your stomach. Like, I love the dude's just, like, describing, he's just like, ah, yes, this creature has natural defenses, but then at the same time, he's like, yeah, so just sit still, and you can just eat them, because they'll walk right into your mouth. I love it. Alright, so we're gonna have some platforming challenges here. Oh, no! Oh, hey, cool. Yes, I meant to do that. That was all part of my plan. I love the little, like, tick, 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 like as it vibrates like that. It's really cool. I actually think that's really neat. What is up here? Oh! Oh! It's one of these little soul container things. These are neat, because they don't just hang out to dry. They give you, like, you know, when there's not enemies, or they know you'll be getting hurt a lot or something like that. They give you a bunch of soul from those little things, which I think is really cool. Oh, goodness gracious. Heavens to Betsy! Oh. I could have just, jumped up. I did that on purpose. That was a thing that I very much did knowingly. Hero of Legacy. Hey, hello, my friend. How are you this evening? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Alright. And, well, that wasn't that hard. There's some moments in there where you gotta have, like, the kind of the quick reflex. I've also been playing this, like, for a long time, so I have better reflexes at this kind of stuff. But, like, I love that they throw in little bits of platforming without making it a huge deal. Oh, and there's, like, a big old statue here. A large knight statue with a socket on its chest. And if you remember, we got a city crest from the False Knight. And this guy looks like the False Knight. So insert the city crest. Yes. Tink. Oh. Hey. And now we can go through here. What's it doing? What? That didn't look safe. That makes me... Oh no, it fell down again. That's not good. It fell down. But now we can zip up here. And break this, because I like money. Oh, okay, we can't do that yet, actually. So we're basically stuck here for now. We can't do that yet. But yeah, so that fell down. That door was very unstable. But it's okay, because we're going to find this new friendly area. So where are we headed? Most likely into a city, since it was a city crest. That was just a full-on kamikaze murderer. Missy Hatter, hello! If you can guess who I am, I can probably guess who you are, buddy. Just by the name, I can probably guess who you are. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay, I gotta kill these. Let's get out of my face. Get out of my way. They're just normal dudes, but you're starting to see like. Oh, you're immune to spoilers, so you'll play it as you watch the stream. Oh, okay. I didn't. That's one thing. Yeah. I don't like spoiling stuff. Like even especially if it's about games. About this game, my favorite game, I will stop talking about it to avoid spoilers. But like, you know, if you're watching a stream about the game, I assume you're okay with spoilers. All right, let's go back a bit. You can see here, just walking in, we start to see halls, lights lit up like this. We can see definite signs of civilization. We can see like this place is very like not industrialized, but it's very urban. Or rural. No, rural? I get those two mixed up. I can't remember which one it is. But yeah, like, we go up here a little bit. We're starting to see all kinds of, like, station stuff, platforms, like, windows. You can see, oh, excuse me. You can see, lights everywhere, all kinds of stuff. Oh, and who's this dude? This man's got a sword. He looks like he can handle himself with a weapon. He's got like tactics. He like dodges out of the way when we try to hit him. It's very different from what we've seen before. Alright, a husk sentry. Animated remains of a Hallow Nest sentry. Still retains some memory of its former task. So that's why I like it gives like a little purpose. It's just like, hey, this is what it's doing. Like, this is the reason that it does it. It's not just like, oh yeah, it's just like a crazy soldier. It's like it's a soldier that has a bit of life retaining inside of it. And so that's why it's continuing on this task. What did we just get? Which one did we? A bellfly. Yeah, it just basically explodes. It's a kamikaze murderer. He just tries to blow people up. Yeah, Nightbot in the chat. You listen to that. We have a Facebook group that you guys can follow. Join in for some news, some other gaming news, talking heads with Patty. There's also Patty Plays Pathetically on Wednesdays. There's me on Saturdays. There's community game nights on Fridays. We have stuff like that, good game reviews and so on. We have our Discord as well. If you want to join in there, you can play games with us anytime. All good stuff. Great time. Yeah, we're walking through the city here. If you listen to the music here, I'm going to have to kill this guy first. Ooh. Oh no! Oh no, he's a scary man. Okay, I forgot these guys aren't that easy to beat earlier on, because I'm getting kind of destroyed here. Listen to that music. Just like a little nice, charming, you just come in here, it's like a little piano mixed in, kind of just like a bit of a violin, some horns, like, not scary, but still solemn, but kind of explorative, just like, you're walking in and, you're just thinking, like, hey, there's something going on in this place, like, it matches with the atmosphere, because you got, like, look at all the rain out here, like, you're just kind of thinking, hey, like this place is different from the other ones. It's not just pure exploration and curiosity. It's starting to get into like more of mystery and curiosity, where you're thinking, what happened here? You know, like we encountered Hornet before. Like, what's going on? Because something definitely happened. You're starting to notice that there's a lot more going on than you initially thought. You thought it might just be random ruins all the time, but this is very clearly not ruins. This is an upkept society. This is a very, like, populated, or it was a populated area. They got, look at this, they got working elevators, which I think is really neat, because you can just smack it and go back up. What's that? What is this? There's a sign here. The great gates have been sealed. None shall enter, none shall leave. And look at that, like, friggin', what the heck does that mean? Just, good gracious. They're, like, there's people in here hiding, like, there's just dead bodies everywhere. Because they're friggin', these guys gotta be scared about something. Something's going on. Because they said that they're sealing the gates. Hey! It's Coral. I love Coral. He's my friend. Let's see what he has to say. I'm gonna just sit next to him just for a little bit here. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. That's nice. Can I take a screenshot? Is it gonna let me do that? Oh, it's not letting me take a screenshot. Oh, well. Oh, 1 second. Gotta make sure that's still working. Okay. Yeah, I got saved here. I don't really need to change out my charms because I'm still pretty good here. I might actually switch up with this one. While I'm just running around. Let's talk to Squirrel, see what he has to say.
Nah, me no bis. The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it, I find myself hesitant to descend. Is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back?
And he's just kind of cute. Like, look at this. This guy, like, more and more as you see him, he gets more chatty with you, and he's just kind of hanging here. He's just hanging out, and he's like, yeah, I noticed that you're pretty interested with this place too. He's like, I've been interested with this place for a while, but every time I get here, I get a little scared or something. He's like, I don't know what it is, but I just really don't want to go in. And it provokes your thoughts, and you're just like, well, what's up with this city? Like, even Quirrell, like our adventurer buddy, like something's keeping him from going in here. And you're just like, you're seeing everything that's going on. It's like, what is this? What happened here? And why was the city sealed off like it was? Like, we had to reopen it like that. Well, I suppose the only way to find out is to keep going. And that we will do. Oh, wait, no, I'm going to go back up and talk to Quirrell again. Shoot, I hope he's not gone, because I wanted to see what else he had to say. Okay, good. I want to see what else Quirrell has to say.
The city looks to be built into an enormous cavern, and the rain pours down from the cracks of the stone above.
I like when you think about that, though, because we're underground, right? How's it raining? Well, it's just the later on in the map you actually find out, you know, the city is built in this just large cave, and there's a huge lake, a huge river built above the city, so it leaks down through the cracks in the stone and makes it so it's just constantly raining. I think that's really cool that they kind of explain that a little bit, and you find it out just by looking at the map. It's a really, really neat thing. It's like good world design. It's a really good world building.
There must be a lot of water up there, I suppose. If the cave roof stayed strong enough this long, it should hold us. The rain seems to be coming down endlessly, though. I'd like to see where it all comes from before I leave this kingdom. What a sight it must be.
Alright, so like, yeah, he kind of hints at that, and then like, so, you know, of course later on you'll explore, and that wasn't a spoiler that I gave, but like later on you go up and you find that out.
If you look down from here, through the rain, you can just make out those twisted sentries, their husks still stuck in an endless patrol. I'd be cautious around them, my short friend.
He's like, cause like you like looking up as you talk to him.
Their training will not have been forgotten. This city presents some formidable foes.
Does he have anything else to say?
Isn't it a wonderful spot to rest? I so love the sound of the rain upon the glass.
The sound of rain upon glass. I think it's really neat, because like you can tell he's like an adventurer, but he appreciates stuff. Like, this is the type of guy that you can just sit down and watch the rain with, and he appreciates stuff like that. It's really cool. We're just gonna come in and we're gonna just bippity bop this man here. He thinks he's gonna get the drop on us, but he ain't. He ain't gonna have none of the peaches. And that's the charm that like sucks the money over to you, which I think I really like that one actually. Ooh, what's this over here? There's a thing here. Whoop. Oh, it's some murder bugs. They want to kill me, but it's too bad. And there's like a safe right here instead of a geodeposits. There's like an actual safe. So we're just getting deeper and deeper into an actual civilization here. We're starting to see signs of lots of intelligent civilization. Oh, here we go. This is a cool thing. Like so, the City of Tears. You kind of see how you start to see all the flooding and the waterways and everything. And you see a sign up here, you know, we can't read it, but we see it's like a nail like a sword tied to the post right there. So we, you know, you kind of see that and you think, well, what could be this way? You know, maybe it's like a sword shop. Maybe we'll, because I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed earlier, but our old nail is like very blunt and cracked. So maybe we'll get to like buy a new sword or something. Maybe we'll get some kind of weapon upgrades. And you just kind of like deduce that from seeing the sign. Or, you know, maybe you just like, maybe it's a blacksmith, maybe it's a weapon shop. It's got to be something, because you see that little sign and you're like, well, you know, that's probably what this has got to be. And you see all this, the nails and the swords like down here. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Crazy man. Doop, 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 doop. And then you see like his little hut. Which I think is funny, because if you go inside, like, it looks like his. Looks like his head. That's what he looks like. I love this character, actually, because he's got a big bushy beard and he looks cool.
Vendazu. Have you brought... Excuse me. Have you brought me another nail to be owned? Let it on the ground and return later, if you're still breathing.
Ranjo Stenja.
Oh, I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one.
I like his name is just Nailsmith. He doesn't really have a name.
I'm not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, you've come to the right bug. Your own nail is in quite a sorry state. It's obviously not one of mine, but anything can still be refined with enough skill and effort, even that broken blade. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail. It'll make the blade far more deadly.
Pay 25G. Oh, I don't have 250. Dang it.
You don't have a geo? Come and see me when you do.
He's really cool. I like him. He's just a very somber character. He's very like straight business type guy. Whee! Oh. And something that I think is also neat is if you go down here, like, you can swim in this water because it's just water. It's not the acid like from the other place. We keep seeing statues like this, which are very terrifying, and make me think that something's going on with those. Because one of these days for Peaches and Stream, I'm gonna play a game I've never played before and try to like analyze the game designer, like the type of stuff that I think is gonna happen based on what we're seeing. Synchros, hey, welcome to the stream, buddy. But we are currently in the City of Tears, so why don't we get a little bit further and see what's going on in this place, guys? Why don't we just keep going through? I love the music as well. Like, it's a lot more somber now as well. Gosh dang it. I am not used to the different mobility at lower levels. But you can hear, like, the singing and the choir. It's a lot more somber and a lot more, like, just thinking, man, this place is beautiful. Like, everywhere else was beautiful too, but like this place is just in its own way. You can see in the background all the construction. Like, this was a thriving city. This had to be like the capital city, like with all of the insane construction and everything going on here. Like, this place has more construction than frickin' Kellogg Street from Wichita, Kansas. Although not many of you will actually get that reference. It's a very stereotypical, not stereotypical. What am I saying? It's a very stereotype reference of Kansas, but it's a very like niche. I don't know why I said stereotypical when I was thinking niche. It's a very niche reference. I know it's Tyrone. I knew who you were. I was just saying hey, using your name here. I like they got the light coming down from here. What does this say? A mechanism with a simple keyhole. Okay, so we need a key to open. All right. Well, let's see what's going on in here. One of the only 2 or 3 cutscenes in the entire game. The art is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, even in the cutscenes. I like the way. That looks familiar. It's Hornet! The person that we stomped all over. Again, we meet, little ghost. Wait, what accent did I give her last time? It was like a Scottish, right? Ah, that is a Scottish accent. Again, we meet, little ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. I underestimated, though. I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Your resilience was born of 2 voids. It's no surprise that you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In doing so, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If, knowing that truth, you'd still attempt a role in the kingdom's perpetuation, seek the grave in ash, and the mark it would grant to one like you. She zips away. Once more. So that's pretty crazy, right? She was saying, like, there was a great sacrifice that keeps this place standing. There is some kind of... Oh, my controller's not letting me, Oh, look at the statue. Memorial to the Hollow Knight. In the black vault far above, through its sacrifice, hallowness lasts eternal. Black Egg Temple added to the map. So, if we look at the map, remember that place we went to before? Right there. I always like point it like you guys can like see where I'm pointing. That big old mask up there, that temple we went to with Coral, that is the Black Egg Temple. And so, like, we look at this, that's the face that we're seeing, right? So, Memorial of the Hollow Knight. So that guy must be the Hollow Knight. So, that must mean that we are not the Hollow Knight, as we must have assumed. Because, you know, like, when you start playing a game called Hollow Knight, you must think, like, that's me, because, like, you know, everybody calls you kind of like the Knight or whatever. But we are not, in fact, the Hollow Knight, as it seems. That was somebody else. Oh, what? Yes, hello? I'm kind of doing the thing. Alright, sorry. But, so the Hollow Knight is in fact someone else. That is not us. So who is the Hollow Knight then? Like that guy in the middle, like that's the Hollow Knight, but who is the Hollow Knight? And those three guys around it, who's that? They got the mask on themselves, little dudes. So, yet more mystery continues to build. And the Hollow Knight committed some kind of great sacrifice, right? So that's what Hornet was saying. If we want to perpetuate the kingdom, keep it going, we're going to find out what keeps this kingdom standing. We're going to find out what exactly happened and what sacrifice keeps this place going. Although, if you ask me, it doesn't seem like it's doing too great, because everybody's dead. They're all zombies. Well, you know, except for a couple, but, like, pretty much, like, lots of these guys are all dead, so I don't know what, oh, another shop I got. So I don't really think the kingdom's doing too great. If these guys thought they were like sacrificing for it, but then that again, that's another part of the mystery. Like, man, I can't really go anywhere, can I? Gonna have to do a little bit more exploring. Which is another thing I like about this game, is exploration is a big deal in it. Like, because you gotta find your way around, you gotta find your way through stuff, because you're not just like, it's not just a linear path. Like, you're exploring this place, you're trying to like, the reason the world is laid out the way it is due to a reason. Like you saw, I do like how obvious they make injury to your character with the large cracks, so you know, you never question when you are in health. Yeah. That is a really neat thing, like how they, like I'll take damage here real fast. These freaking, I hate these guys so much. Yeah, that massive crack, you're just like, you know you took damage. Like, you got hit big time. They make you feel the impact of your hit. Oh, he followed me. Oh, heavens to bed. Oh, ha! Got him. He got crushed. He's just got squished. That was dark, though. That was messed up. But every hit you make on an opponent and every hit they make on you, you can feel it. It is very winged sentry, so it's basically just a sentry, but he's flying. No real difference. But like they let you feel the impact of everything that happens. So like boom, like you feel that giant tick. You can feel like yourself gaining more soul like that. I just hip hopped all over that, man. I was just doing the coveted pogo stick maneuver, as they call it. Nobody calls it that. I made that up. I'm very lonely, so I say things like that. But oop, come on. There we go. And then that's one thing I like, that you never question things like that in this game, because you always know for sure what happened, whether or not you took damage or they took damage. Both, neither. Let's see what this is. A Hollow Nest seal. What is that? It's a little thing. Oh wow, I don't have any of the other ones. Wow, it's weird. Hollow Nest seal. Official seal from the Kingdom of Hollow Nest, symbolizing the authority of its kings and his knights. Relic of Hollow Nest past. This item now holds little value except those dedicated to the kingdom's history. We call it a sword snipe. Alright, so let's keep exploring here. Keep going along this little pathway that they got laid out. Why are these dudes like up on, it feels like scaffolding. Maybe it's just like, maybe, you know, I guess everybody in this kingdom likes some exercise. That's why there's not many like fat people we find, because of the way it's all laid out. Everybody's got to exercise to go from place to place, which I think is kind of cool. You know? It's pretty neat. Let's enter this large, not suspicious door at all. Look, it's a big old fat guy. I was just talking about one of them. Ow, he does lots of damage. Hey, come here, come hit me. Boop! Ow, stop it. No, I was trying to heal. That was very rude. Why would you do that? I was trying to heal and he hit me in the face. Ooh, is this another shop right here? It is!
War's son? Gian.
Aye aye, come searching for rare items, have you? Well, hands off. This collection is mine and I won't be selling to grubby little wanderers. I don't know why I made him sound like Dave Chappelle's white person voice. I gotta find a better voice for this guy. Like,
Aye, aye, come searching for rare items, have you? Well, hands off. This collection is mine, and I won't be selling to grubby little wanderers. Still, I imagine you'll come across many interesting items in your travels. Maybe you'd care to part with some? I'll offer a fair trade for each.
Velmi Ardred.
yeah, so he sells us cash for some items. Go ahead and sell them.
War's son?
Hallownest seal, eh? Very interesting, this. Do you know the kingdom's 5 great knights? They're revered figures through Hallownest, often mentioned in the annals of the kingdom, but only as a group. Both their names and appearance seem to have been expunged from history. So long has passed since their time, it'd be a grand achievement to discover their identities. Looks like you don't have any relics on. Oh, it's because I tried it. That's actually really cool. So every time you sell him an artifact, he will tell you more about the kingdom's history, which I think is really awesome because it's optional lore. It is not lore that is forced upon you. The only lore that is forced upon you has to do with the story. I'm going to go back and get that better weapon. The only forced upon you lore has to do with the story itself. All the rest of the history of the kingdom is told to you through means that you unlock through like selling stuff or just buying things, selling things, like stuff like that. I think it's awesome. Like you learn more and more about the kingdom, what happened since the kingdom fell, what happened before the kingdom fell, before the kingdom itself, which I think is neat because like one of the things you find out is that the kingdom itself, like the people that founded Hallownest, love to pretend like nothing ever existed before the kingdom, but they'll tell you like nah. They'll tell you like there was stuff before then. It was just very different. So you've returned. If you would like, I can reforge your nail, make the blood stronger, blah 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 blah. Here we go. Little mini cutscene. As you wish. I'll get to work then. Ting, ting, ting. Zzz. There we go. The reforging is complete. I've honed your nail's edge. You'll find it much stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its strength against your foes. So now we get the sharpened nail. Traditional weapon of Hallownest restored to lethal form. So now our weapon is basically just as good as everyone else's. It's not better, it's just as good. But that's better than it was before. Look at that. We can hit these guys in 1 hit now. Hit these guys in 2 hits. Like it increases the damage by a percentage or like a set margin rather than like you get 1 more hit on people or something like that. I think it's really cool. Like they actually like it's not just like your weapon's better now. They like actually as your weapon gets better and better, there's like details like right now it's like there's the old nail, the sharpened nail, then there's like the channeled nail and the coiled nail and the pure nail, I believe, which is really cool. They give it like talks about how the weapon gets better and better, and it's really really cool how they do it like that. Oh shoot, wait, I need to go back again, don't I? No, I actually can. Whee! You're just gonna bunny hop on him, Scrooge McDuck hop, as my buddy Jack says. All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep going through the kingdom, and I think there's either a boss in here or there's not. I realize those are like those are the only 2 possible situations. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Those are the only 2 possible things it could be, but obviously we're gonna keep exploring the kingdom. Later on we're gonna go back to Manda's village and fight a boss there, but I want to get a little bit stronger first and get some better items. We're gonna go up here. Oop. Yeah, the coiled nail, the only one after that is the pure nail, which that's the last upgrade you get, which actually, you gotta tell me after you get the last upgrade, the pure nail, because there's a really cool little thing that happens with the blacksmith after you get the last upgrade, which I think is neat, because it's like little bitty character developments that you like learn about characters through just interacting with them. You don't need to like bond with them necessarily, because you're not like, you know, some of the characters you like grow close to and get attached to, other characters they're just there. Like it's, you know, it's very realistic. Like when you're on an adventure like this, you're not gonna be friends with everyone you meet, but you're gonna have some semblance of like, you're going to get closer to everyone you meet through just talking to them, because there's so few people left.
Ooh, the heavy sentry, little big old fat dude. The great nail. The lance sentries are Satan incarnate. I hate them. Because even late game, they're still annoying. Alright. And that's another door blocking the way. These guys aren't too much trouble, but the lance sentries are absolute wankers, and I don't like them at all. I was just... Oh, no! But yeah, like, look, you're just coming in here, this room serves no purpose. But look at it, it's like a little office. There's, like, paperwork stacks up. This was an office building. You can see all the paper stacked up. This is where the important people worked. This is where... Oh, goodness gracious! Granny sweet apples. But this was an important place. This was where people worked and did business, and you can kind of see it, and it's really cool. You can kind of see like a lot of oh yay, doors are open now. You can kind of see that like a lot of important business stuff happened here. There was lots of important work done in this area. There's got to be a bench somewhere. Oh, I don't even have a map for this area yet. Shoot, I need to find that before I do anything, because I really. That's what I like doing, is I like getting the map before anything else. Because if I don't have the map, then I'm just boned. Because I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, go back up, go back up. So I can usually find my way around places pretty well. Like if I learn the layout of... Oh wait, go back. What's that? Oh no, go back down again. That was cool. Oh no! It's one of the rancid eggs, like that we could have bought from that one guy's shop. Alright, let's see. Rancid egg. Fatty rancid egg of an unknown creature. Emits a powerful stench of decay. Generally not considered edible. I like how they said generally, because they're like, you know, someone out there probably eats this. Like, I just thought that's funny, how they kind of like phrase it like that. Oh, thank Jesus himself. There's a bench up here. Oh, you trying to hang on the wall and look all edgy and cool. Waiting for me, eh? More grubs. I love the grubs. Listen to how cute they are. Cute little grubs. They're just adorable. Oh, we're getting to a crazy spot. Oh no! We gotta fight a big old fat man. Or maybe it's just muscle. I don't know. Maybe bugs gain muscle in like different areas. I shouldn't judge. I shouldn't judge his lifestyle. Although I will say, he definitely looks like it's not muscle by human standards. So he may, if he wants to stay in that royal guard, doesn't want to get booted from his position, he may need to start doing some duels. And that sounds like our buddy Cornifer. Insert 150 geo to open the bench. Ching. I like how it like folds up just shing. It's really cool.
I have no coochie.
Isn't this change from those twisting natural Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it, but the architecture is simply splendid. Charting such different spaces, quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievements so far? Yes, I would, Cornifer, you delightful person, you. Cat chaching? I'm not sure what you mean, Jimmy. Now let's rest here. Map has been updated. Like, look at this. Even further proof. Like, when you look at this area, you gotta be like, this has to be the capital of this whole area, because like how massive it is compared to like everywhere else. It might just be empty space, but you know, who knows. But like, we're seeing this big old area. There's like, oh yeah, there's a door back there further on. And we're about to go fight a boss. Yeah, I just remembered. Select a corner for some more.
Choco, correct this.
Or caching, maybe? I don't know. Excuse me. We've both come far to reach this grand place. While I'm about these buildings, I must remember to collect a trinket or two for Iselda. I may change voices for these people. Oh, catching monies. Okay. Cha-ching. Oh, cha-ching. Oh, for the money. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Oh yeah, whenever you put the money in, it does the cha-ching. I do think that's cool that it makes that little noise. But I may change their voices a couple times, so don't mind that. I just give them the voices that I remember.
Correct this.
We both come... Okay, no, he already said that one. Oh no, my soul. I didn't mean to waste that. Let's go up here and see what this is, because maybe it's a door that we can open now. Oh, hey, look, it's our friend. Friends.
Hi, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond. Go, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you splashing me. I've had a miserable time keeping dry. I am Zoot the Mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's going to happen. Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly falling from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. Have you seen them, the guards who still patrol this city even after dying? Being overly voted to one's duties is no virtue. He's such a grouchy little pest, but I love him. Look at him. He's just so cute.
Look, he's just like grouchy old man. I love him. He's the best. Drink some water. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I forget too, because I get so into this. My voice gets really scratchy and dry because I get really into this game. I get really into talking about this. So I just forget to drink the water that I got here. So thank you for reminding me. Gotta stay hydrated. Alright, let's go back out here. Oh, yeah, this is the place with that one door. Oh! Oh, no. It must be why you like me. It could be, Jimmy. Maybe I'm fond of your grouchy demeanor. Maybe I find it entertaining. Maybe, or maybe you're just a big old teddy bear underneath that crusty exterior. Okay. Okay, you're gonna need to not throw murder spears at me, sir. I need you to be nicer about that. Goodness, it is hot in here. Ah, get out of here. So I like... This confused me when I first found it, and it only comes in later, but I like it's just kind of sitting here, and it has absolutely no use until later, so you just kind of see it, and you're like, ah, well, I'm sure that'll come in handy at some point. That's not a game design comment, I just think it's funny, because it's like, there's not really a way to tell you that's going to be useful later, other than just, you know, the fact that you can't do anything with it now. So you just kind of, like, mess around with it, and you're like, well, you know, I guess I just... Because, like, your experience in this game so far... Everything that you've been able to do something with, you have an ability for it, or something of the I wish I could stop falling, or something to that extent. So you just kind of come to the conclusion where you're like, well, you know, I guess I would be able to do something with it if I could. How many spears does this man have on him? I need to friggin' I am out of practice in this game. I haven't played it in so long. I've been taking a break. Buddy of mine got me Momodora, one of the Metroidvania games on Steam, and I really love it. It's very different from this game. I don't think it's a game I would play on the stream here, but I really do like it. It's really fun gameplay-wise. There's a thing back there. I want it. But I've been playing that much more instead of this, so I'm a lot more used to like close combat instead of having to stand back. Because in that game, you can just like face tank people straight on, like, all the time. You don't need anything else. Ooh, a simple key. Alright. We're hopping up here. I'm gonna go back down in a little bit, and we will get to that before... Oh yeah, here we go. Here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to find the stag nest. Or, not stag nest, stag station. So that I can... Ooh, excuse me. Wanderer's Journal. It's another one of these little artifact things that you can find. Journal left behind by a long-dead traveler. The words written in a forgotten dialect and are difficult to understand. Relic from Hellenes past. This now holds little value except dedicated to the kingdom's history. Yeah, so it's like the same thing from before. So I like they give them all the same kind of description, so you can kind of tell, like, hey, you know, I can sell this to that same guy, which I think is neat. Every single time you see one of these, there's a dead body near it. Meaning, like, it's just as it says. Like, these things are like the last words, and you can't ever read them, which is a shame. You can't ever figure out how to decipher them. I think that would be a really cool thing to put in, is like a way to like learn what they say and decipher them. But I think it's really cool how it's just like you know, oh no, how you know, like, this is this person's last words. And Like, this was the last thing that they said. And I feel like I was going somewhere with that, but I just kept repeating myself. But yeah, I think it would be really cool to, like, be able to decipher them, but that would have been, like, a lot of detail to make them, like, individual diaries, because there's, like, 20 of those in the game, or 15, 16, I think there's 16. Here we go, check my map. There we go. Nice and updated. But now that I have this, I'm going to open the Stag Station, so that I can get to and from here. All bed from Final Fantasy X. I haven't played any Final Fantasy, so I couldn't tell you. I'm not sure. Ding! I want to see what Stag has to say about this.
I remember the station well. A common trip it was.
Okay, so that's a voice that I can't do. I need to not do that one. Ooh, excuse me. Yes, sorry, I didn't say that earlier. Listen to Jimmy. Everybody in the chat, follow us and subscribe to the channel on Twitch so that you can get notifications whenever we're streaming, because we stream every night. So thank you for that. All right, I'm trying to do a voice that doesn't absolutely decimate my throat.
I remember this station well. A common trip it was. Goods from all over the kingdom were transported here. Not a lot was sent back the other way, though.
Which I think that's really neat, if you think about it, because you look at it, there's like all these little like kind of containery looking things splayed out, so you can kind of gather, and there's like this thing, like this was like a big transport area. This was a big, I think actually if you look at the, I think this is the city storerooms, yeah, that I was just in. This is the storerooms, so it's like, you kind of get the feel that, like, it was a big transport area, big, like, industrial area. This, like, was the thriving hub of the kingdom, like, I mean, and, you know, I already kind of established that, but, like, you definitely, like, it just more and more you get the feel as it goes on. Ow. You get the feel more and more as you go on, that, like, this is just the thriving hub of the Hollow Nest. But yeah, I haven't played Final Fantasy, many of the games, other than the first one, because I'm just not usually into, like, JRPGs. I just usually don't enjoy them, like the turn-based stuff. I play Pokemon, but I end up getting kind of tired of it, like, halfway through, and, it just sort of, like, falls off for me. I will, oh, actually, no, wait, I need to go back up there. I need to change that out. I don't know, like, there's one JRPG, Earthbound. I absolutely adore Earthbound. I love it. I play the heck out of it. But it's like one of the only turn-based RPGs, like JRPGs, that I can play. I don't know why. It's just, I just usually don't enjoy. Can I overcharm yet? Did I already show that? Yeah, I did. I just don't enjoy other stuff, usually. Let me invincibility frames. I usually just don't enjoy that style of gameplay. Metroidvania is like the way to go. Metroidvania, adventure games, like that style of thing. Like, if it's got a good world... Because, like, when I play JRPGs, world building usually isn't the goal of those style of games, so it's not the kind of thing that I... and that's one of the things that I love, but it's not one of the things that they have in those. Oh, looks like we gotta follow. Oh, what is this dude here? What is going on with this? Man, teleporting all over the place, huh? What's he doing? Hero of Legacy, thank you for following us. Again, I will state you can go join our Discord. Link you'll see in the chat. You can like us on Facebook, join the community group. Great community. We share lots of dank memes and all of that good stuff. Have fun with all of us, all the streamers and everybody. Is that Cornifer? What's Cornifer doing up here? Oh, I remember this. Okay, yeah. Ornate door made from glistening metal is a slot for some kind of key. Yeah, so we can't open that yet. I need a certain key to go in there. Yep, the Soul Sanctum is this place. It doesn't actually... Yeah, I didn't do like a big old intro thing. The Soul Sanctum is one of the things that made me stop playing this game for about 3 months. Although I'm much better at this game now, so I'm... Oh no! These things are scary. Like, they're just really creepy. I don't like them. The Soul Twister, highly intelligent bug that uses arcane knowledge to twist soul into vicious spells, and the mistake, once in a highly intelligent bug, deformed by misuse of soul. So, just from those two descriptions, you're kind of like, those two are probably related. Or, the top 10 streamers for Hollow Knight. Hey, that's cool. That's really neat. I'm actually really glad. I doubt I'll ever be #1, but I'm just happy playing for people that watch. The left wall of the elevator can be broken to get to corner for... Oh, right here? Or was it before that you were talking about? Actually, no, wait, I don't want to go up there just yet. I did not know that shortcut was there. Thank you for telling me about that. Actually, I'm going to go do that now. Because I did not know that was there. Thank you for only 30 between us and #1. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, wait, I already went through here. That's pretty cool that we're like #2. That's really neat. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate that greatly. That means very much to me that you guys will watch me play video games and ramble about how much I like them. Wait, right here. Left wall of the elevator. Oh, the elevator from where you hear the humming. There it is. Okay, I see. I don't know how I didn't see that. How did I not see that? That's really cool. Thank you for telling me about that, because I didn't know that was there. That's one thing I love about this game. I am currently on my main file. I am on 103%. I have like 2 more things to do. It's like 3 more boss fights and like 1 more thing, tournament thing, and then I like will have the game completely finished until the next DLC comes out. Buckshot 48 last time. She about Radiance. I don't know who Radiance is. If that's a spoiler, then don't tell me, because I'm like, I haven't gotten the best ending of the game yet, so I actually don't I don't know what the I don't know what the actual last boss is, or like some of the other bosses that are optional bosses, because that's why I like going to this game blind. So like I didn't look up stuff about it, or I didn't look up any like walkthroughs or anything. Dark Souls and Bloodborne religiously. Yeah, that's one reason I love this game, is it's like, I think that's the thing I disliked about Dark Souls and Bloodborne, is that to me it felt like they belonged in a 2D landscape more than a 3D landscape. I enjoy the style much more in like this thing. That's why I like this so much. But oh, the cat's tuning in for the stream. Aww, kitty viewers. But what was I saying beforehand? Like you can kind of get from the description of those guys, like they're probably related. There's like in the music, like listen to this music. Like that organ stuff, like that, like haunted mansion feel of like da na 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 na, like something. They're like this place is basically a haunted mansion. Like it's supposed to give you that vibe that, oh, this man's got heat-seeking missiles. Like it gives you that definite vibe of like this place is haunted. That's straight up what it is. So why don't we? Oh no! It's a mistake. If I insult him, if I want to insult him and trash talk him, I can tell him that he was a mistake. Yeah, I mean, I don't think did he have parents? Because I guess he was probably like a soul twister at some point. So I could call him a mistake because he is one, but not really. It was just like a roast thing. I don't know, man. Record ABBA. The mind still limits us so. How to break past its constraints to attain pure focus. Is it even possible? Yeah. Yeah, Hollow Knight is very, very much like based on a Souls game, like the healing mechanic. Especially Metroidvania games, as of late, have been adapting the Souls formula of like resting on a bench by a campfire, ringing a bell, and then the self-healing type mechanic thing. Like a lot of Metroidvanias have been adapting that, which I really like. That's why I guess I just didn't enjoy Dark Souls, because of like, I guess to me it felt like they went out of their way to make it as hard as they possibly could, and like they were trying to say like hard games are good games. Now, I'm not saying that that's the fact. I'm just saying to me that's what it felt like. Like, I won't say they're bad games. I'll just say I don't enjoy them because it felt like they tried to make them too hard on purpose. Whereas for like this, the difficulty was more of like the pacing. They made it difficult, but they didn't make it difficult and then rely on that for marketing type. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of thing that I'm saying. The lore engagement, like the world building type stuff that's around it. Like, that's one thing that drew me into Dark Souls, was like the lore and the world building of it, and I thought that was super rad. All right, so I'm probably gonna die here multiple times. By the way, if you have any questions or anything about the game, or you want to point something out about the game, like Syncross here in the chat is saying, then just say it, like ask me a question, anything, and I will very gladly oblige. All right, I gotta get into fighting mode here. All right, and we're about to fight a boss. Actually, no, this isn't a boss. I just remembered it's like a mini boss. Oh, this is, I don't know what his name is. He's like a. Yeah, I always like this boss because I'm a fencer. I love fencing. Oh no! And so I always love the fencing fighting style they gave him. That's another thing that I love about the enemies in this game, are that like they give them different fighting styles. It's not just like I attack you. It's not. They're not even. I guess like at the core level, if you want to break it down to like as low as it possibly can go, they're technically attack patterns, but they don't just. Oh wow, I made that pretty easily. I didn't thought that would be worse. Why do I like this game? I can't tell if you're being serious or not, if you're just joking, but I will give you the best answer I can. At its core, I love Hollow Knight because it is the best balance of story, gameplay, world building, and difficulty out of any game I have ever played. It is. I shouldn't pause it to talk. I'm sorry, but like the way that they don't hold your hand, but they still kind of stand behind you and give you little nudges, is just absolutely breathtaking to me. The world, the soundtrack, and how they work together. Not only are they both good, but they work together to give you the atmosphere, just like games should. The way that the difficulty is balanced so that it's not unfair, it's just that you need to get better at the game, and the errors you make are almost always going to be your fault. The way that your combat and mobility continues to improve as time goes on, not simply just from the items that you get and the new abilities you gain, but also from the way that you improve at the game. I love just the world, period. We're bug people. That's such an interesting thing. That's just such a thing that hasn't really been done before. It's just like a take on Metroidvanias that's different. The way that they unfold the story and tell you the story, not through cutscenes, but through you being in the knight's our little knight friend. You're being in his shoes and experiencing the story. Those are probably the most reasons off the top of my head why I love this game. And I go over all like the small reasons as time goes on. And that organ just kicked up. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Like, that organ like kicked up big time. So you're just like, oh, something's coming. Wonder what the Soul Sanctum was trying to accomplish as an establishment. Did they have any concern around spreading infection? Did they know the purpose of the Hollow Knight was? Did they care? What was their agenda? Yes. So I won't go too deep into that. Because of like spoilers for those of you who are kind of like watching along and experiencing the story, because I want you to kind of experience it like as we play it. But yeah, like the Hollow Knight sacrifice had a lot to do with like trying to save the kingdom, and they've already mentioned it a couple times of like a spreading infection, and the Soul Sanctum, which we will find out later, were bugs trying to fight the infection by basically making themselves immortal through like giving themselves an afterlife ability. But it kind of makes you wonder, like, did they know about what the rest of the kingdom was doing, or did they not care? Like, it's all those reasons I love it too. That's why I love Bloodborne. Bloodborne did look pretty cool. I don't know the differences between Dark Souls and Bloodborne other than the world building. I know that it's like basically Dark Souls and combat-wise. I don't know if there's any other like differences of it because I know it's like on the same engine and such. But like one of the like the things I love about this game is there's unanswered questions that they answer your questions. They answer the things that you're wondering, but the important stuff, like the big questions. But there's also questions that you don't need to know that aren't necessarily like impactful about the world or the game, that you can just kind of wonder about it, be like, I kind of, you know, it makes you curious and you want to think about it. Even, oh no, oh wait, I gotta heal. That's why I hate these guys, because oh no, that was so dirty. Oh, that was so dirty. He spell sniped me. Bloodborne's combat is extremely different. Okay, yeah, I didn't know about that. I've like I said, I've never played Bloodborne. I've played a little bit of Dark Souls, just not like extensively. I played like an hour or two of it. I think it was like the second one that I played. So the Sanctum was Plan A. I didn't know that actually. I've started reading up on the lore of Hollow Knight a lot, especially because I'm just really curious about it. So like, I do need to look at that actually, because I kind of want to, not that I don't trust your bones. I just kind of want to like read it for myself about like, you know, what the exactly stuff with that is, and all that dealio with what's going on with the Hollow Knight and all their plans and such. I don't know. I hate these guys. They don't let you get close to them, which frustrates me to no end. Actually, before I fight this guy, I really need to get my shade back, because if I die, I'm gonna lose roughly like 1,000. Okay, I'm gonna lose about 1,000 freaking. Bloodborne PS4 exclusive. Dark Souls 2 is weak. How is it weak? Like, how is it different from the other ones? That's what I just want. I wonder, just because like. Oh, it was more so the, oh, I guess the way the combat worked that I didn't like, I think. Because to me, some of the combat felt genuinely kind of unfair, I'm gonna be real. Like, it felt, because there were, like, attacks that whenever, so I should show that, like, okay, is this the same one from before? Yeah, it is. What was I saying? I was saying something. Gosh dang it! Dang it, Jimmy! You got me unfocused. Oh, I was asking how was it weak? Because I think the thing I didn't like was, I guess, the combat felt. Oh, started with Bloodborne games that changed so many people's minds in Souls games. Because the way I didn't like the Souls games where it felt unfair sometimes, because they had like the third dimension type deal where it's like, where the heck is my shade at? Okay, it's up there. It felt like because they had like the enemies can like attack you between the screen type thing, that sort of thing. Like I just didn't like that. It just didn't feel fair to me. And it wasn't even like a get good thing. It genuinely felt like I would die sometimes. And it just wouldn't be my fault. It would just be that I could not do anything. Like that was it to me. But so we're getting deeper and deeper into the Soul Sanctum. The organ music is intensifying even more as time goes on. Okay, that's where we came from, up here. Here we go. And this is where we want to go here. I don't know if the elevator can crush you, but I don't want to test that theory. I like how, and there's something else if you notice. Never mind, actually, that's completely incorrect. I was about to say something that was completely wrong. I'm gonna go into here, and we're getting deeper and deeper. The organ music is getting scarier and scarier. And then it stops altogether because I need to kill my shade now. But this frickin' group of idiots is gonna just try to pester me and make everything difficult. I don't like. So I don't know. I don't know if you noticed from last time. So we started off with 5. Actually, did we start off with 6 or 5? Hold up. 1 second. Oh no. Did we start? I can't remember if I started off with 6 masks, like hearts, or 5 masks. I think. Did we start with 6? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we started. Yeah, because I already bought some, so I started off with 5. It took us 2 hits to kill the shade. We have 6 now, and it takes us 3 hits to kill the shade. Not only that, you will notice later and later, as we fight the shade, that it will start gaining new abilities as we do. So just as we get stronger, our shade does, and I think that's really neat. So it's like it really elevates the roguelike aspect of it, where when you die, you lose your stuff, and like you're basically your dead self, your shade gets stronger as you get stronger. I think that's really neat. That's kind of like just a little added thing in there. All right, what do I want to do? Do you have the Howling Race? No, I do not. That is a thing. I can't remember entirely where you get that. I believe it's much later on. I don't think I can get it just yet. Oh, a secret. There's a secret up here. Is it a bench? Can it be a bench? I wanted it to be a bench, but instead it's a bunch of floating, scary demon murderers. I don't think I can get the Howling Wraiths yet. Oh no. Correct me if I'm wrong, because again, this was a part of the game that I played a very long time ago. Oh no! Spell Twister, cool. Reduce the soul cast casting spells. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Mistake. These fools meddled with soul of other creatures and lost their shape. Now they skulk through the shadows of their sanctum like slugs, hoping their old brothers will build them new bodies. Which Howling Wraiths, give the Howling Wraiths before slowing master advice. I know it's a really good ability. I just can't remember where you get it. I thought it was later in the game. I didn't think I was able to get it until later. And then there's the Folly, which is another gross flying little puffy thing. Cause I can't remember. I know Soul Master's in the next room. I actually beat him without it the first time, but it would definitely help if I did have it. But I kind of wanna. It's already like past 9, so we're probably not gonna get to the Mantis Lords next. Because I don't think we'll have time to get to the Mantis Lords. So I was gonna just kind of speed through and fight him anyway. Yeah, I'll fight him without it. Screw it. Let me get some water first. Okay. Alright. Music stopped. That's a good sign, right? Ooh, I hear intensifying violins. Containers of soul. Alright. Something's coming up at the back there. Who is that? It's spooky, whatever it is. It's the Soul Master. Oh no. He's the big boy soul man. Who does... Oh, I forgot he can do shockwaves. Oh, you tricky little bugger. Oh, he's a big old spook. He's a big old spook doing spooky things. I'm gonna see if it'll hurt if they'll let me heal. Oh no! No! Up! Hey! Oh, he's all deflated. Oh no. Howling Race is in the overgrown mount. Oh, in Fog Canyon. That's right. I forgot. It's in the Fog Canyon, but I can't get the map to Fog Canyon until later. So I probably should go ahead and do it anyway. It would be good for me. It would be good for me to get it, but I don't know if I want to run all the way over there. be honest. Plus I can kill him without it. Ow. No. Oh. Haha, you missed, sucker. Okay, so I love this guy's attacks, like music. Sorry, I'm sorry if I'm not talking about the game as much. Ooh, I'm sort of focusing on this. Like, this guy's abilities, like I talked about the fighting styles earlier. Like, of course they're just attack patterns at the base level, but they're fighting styles. The way that the game presents them. Like this guy's like dive attack that he uses, where he just like dips down and hey, look at that, first try, and now he's dead. And he explodes. And now oh, what's this thing? Nope, he's not dead yet. Because his soul is persisting even after death. And if you can hear the music now, it's a lot more horrified. And you can see corpses, the piles and piles of corpses in the background. Because they, as they mentioned earlier, they use the souls of other creatures to experiment. And there we go, now he's dead. I don't need the Howling Raids, I'm too good at this game. First try. That is I believe that is a 3 for 3 on first try with the bosses. And here it is, hopefully he's dead this time. The Desolate Dive. Tab while holding down to do a burst of power towards the earth. I actually use this stack a lot. It's really, really good. But like, look at this. He like dropped down here, and the way you had the dream nail before reaching the soul. Really, I didn't know you could get the dream nail that earlier on in the game. Which I won't go into details about what that is for spoilers' sake. I did not realize you can get the dream nail that early in the game. But, like the way he starts attacking and he gets more and more desperate. Oh yeah, we check Soulmaster, head of the Soul Sanctum, a hoarded soul hoping to stave off Hallownest's affliction, but eventually became intoxicated by its power. The bugs of Hallownest tried all kinds of tricks and rituals and prayers to rid themselves of the infection, but to no avail. Perhaps the infection came from somewhere deep inside, deep inside of them that they could not escape. So this guy, like, they were experimenting, trying to make it so they could survive death, and he actually persisted after death. Like, I was absorbing him, and he still lived. I hear a spooky thing up there that I've never heard before. I wonder what that is. It sounds spooky. I'm very scared. I'm very frightened. That's frightened, but in stupid talk, because... Ah, back, you fiend. Where the heck is that? I hear howling. Oh, is it just this thing? Oh yeah, it is. Or it's not. Get out of here, you little weirdo. I love this. Alright, ready? Watch this. Bam! I love that. It's such a fun, satisfying attack. Like that pound that it does when you hit the ground. So satisfying. Oh no, there's so many mistakes. So many mistakes and follies. I don't know what that did. What that lever opened. Might be like a door or something here that it opened. Either way, let's do this. Whee! There's another one over there too. Go over here. And now, if you guys remember, there was the little shaky ground. So now we can do this! Oh, that was a grub up there. Oh, I want to go get the grub. I want to go get that grub again. Oh no, there's so many of these dudes everywhere. Look at all these, just look at these corpses. Like, it genuinely, I'm sorry if I'm off tonight, by the way, guys. I'm just a little tired from work and, like, as well as like a lot of other stuff that just had been keeping me away. That had been keeping me away from the stream and everything. That's just been on my mind. Been driving me crazy. But look at like the world building and like the way that it's just folly. I've heard whispers. These secret fools were searching for immortality to live forever. I've never heard of something so obscene. Isn't that funny though? The hunter, like in all of his like power and high and mightiness, and like, well, not high and mighty, but like his pride, where he doesn't have a hubris about it, but his pride, where he's thinking, you know, he's like talking about how he's such a great hunter and how he's like the master of all creatures, but he doesn't think that living forever is a good idea. I just think that's really interesting. I have been off for 2 weeks. Hollowness seal. Corruption being a feature inherent to the nature of the dominant species. That is true, actually. Is a good point. There we go. Yay! Save the grub friend. You're welcome, grub friend. I love you. Both Dark Souls and Bloodborne do that, like the whole corruption thing. Yeah. One thing I love about the Dark Souls, one of the Dark Souls games, is there's like one of the last bosses of one of the games is just like a normal dude, and something I love about that, gosh dang it, something I love about that is in games where you fight massive freaking monsters that could just eat you alive, there is something unsettling about getting to the last boss of a game and it is just a normal looking person. Because you kind of start thinking, what is this thing? What is this person or thing? And how insanely strong is it? Like, I just think that's a cool thing that a lot of games do. And now we get Desolate Dive! It's so cool. I love it. Such a neat thing. You just Desolate Dive! Dive down back into this room here. Alright, so, up next, what we're gonna do is we have a key. I think I might head actually, actually, which would you guys rather me do? I can go into the next area, which the next area is the waterways, so I can go into there, or I could go, back and get, like, I could go back to the Manus Lords and I could fight them. Because I will do either one, depending on whatever you guys are cool with. But I'm going to need you to pick one, because I'm bad at decisions myself. Actually, there's several different areas I could go into now. There is an area up by... There's an area up by the Forgotten Crossroads I could go into. There's an area I could go fight the Manus Lords. Or I could go back up into Green Path and go into Fog Canyon. You want me to go back into Fog Canyon, Assad? Because I can go into Fog Canyon and get that other ability, and then if I do that, I'll probably just fight the Manus Lords. Because actually, that is one of my favorite bosses in the entire game, so I would get to talk about that, so that would be fun. So we could do that, or we could go forward to the Crystal Mines, which is a really cool area that I would get another new ability in. Fog Canyon sounds good. Alright, we will do that then. I wish I would stop falling. This area makes me want to just punch a dog. Like, just a small dog. I love dogs. I love them and they're adorable. And I love petting them. But things like this, where I just get knocked off the edge repeatedly and just keep falling because of my own idiocy, just makes me aggressive as a person. I'm exaggerating, of course. But, alright, you want me to go to Fog Canyon? We're gonna do it then. We're gonna go to Fog Canyon as soon as this Heimerdinger right here stops throwing giant spears of diggity doom at me. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna giggity go back. First, actually, we're gonna go back up and we're gonna buy some stuff back at the town, because we have literal butt tons of cash right now. So we're gonna go back up to Dirtmouth, and then we're gonna head to Fog Canyon, and we're gonna do that overgrown mound, because if you remember, the overgrown mounds are where we get our soul abilities. I don't know, it's kind of a trend. I wasn't gonna wait to say that, because if I waited I would have forgotten to say it. But that's a really neat thing that I think a lot of places do. Is Zoe still here, I wonder? Oh no, he's not. Let's see if Britta, or what's her face, is here. Oh yeah, her diary about her diary about us and like her dolls and how she's all in love with us. Alright. First let's go check out Sly. But I would have forgotten to say that later, but all the overgrown mounds are the places where we get our soul abilities. So you can kind of, you know, like, get the feel of, okay, so these guys were like, kind of like shaman. They did like the soul type stuff, which I thought was cool. Get the feel of, Vessel fragment. Simple key. Lumafly lantern, rancid egg. I might save it for the Lumafly lantern, because I might need that later. Shut up, Darman, everyone 2018. Oh, there's a shut up Darman thing. That's funny. Get roasted, Darman. Oh man. So I'm gonna buy the vessel fragment. So we get 1 of 3. So when we get 2 more vessel fragments, we shall get a little extra soul that we can contain. I will save up for the Lumafly lantern. I accidentally keep launching that off. I will save up for the Lumafly lantern, because you need that to look in dark places, and it's incredibly annoying. Actually, let me check in here first and see if they have anything important that I need.
Bapanada.
After more supplies? You've already bought out so much. Unfortunately for now, you've cleaned us out of selling, or anything worth selling. Cornifer will no doubt be pleased, though I do wonder what he plans to spend all that geo on. Goodbye, Zelda, I love you. Alright, so now, what we're gonna do is... I love Cornifer and Zelda so much. I know I say that every single time, but I absolutely love them. They are my favorites. Cornifer is my favorite character in the entire freaking game. I love him so much. Although Quirrell is another one of my favorites, because Quirrell, sort of Cornifer, and then... Wait, can I get up here? Is that a thing I can do? Oh, no. Quirrell, Cornifer, and then... I think, like, one more character are, like, some of the only characters that you actually see. I think Quirrell is definitely... You see him the most frequently out of any character in the game. So, like, I got really attached to Quirrell. I love him a lot. I think I just love Cornifer because of his, like, sunny disposition. I mean, although Quirrell has sunny disposition, too. Although, plus Quirrell's a swordsman. I don't know, maybe Quirrell's my favorite, because he's like more of a swordsman type dude. Wait, I think I went the wrong way. Oh, dang it, I did. I went the wrong way. I'm a silly goose, aren't I? I'm a goofy goose man. But, I love Cornifer's sunny disposition. I love how happy he is to explore. I love that Quirrell's like a little swordsman dude who... does swordy things, I guess. I don't know, man. Whoa, what the heck is this? What is this place that I am in? Oh, this is the boss room. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm being crazy in here, guys. Alright. Oh, I passed it. I passed it like a big old doofus. Alright, what we're gonna do is go to the Queen Station, because I'm a big old dummy. And I went to the wrong place! Forgive me! Alright. I actually found, the other day, Jimmy showed me, there is a thing where you can get the Hollow Knight soundtrack on vinyl. And I was drooling over it. It looks so beautiful. Did I already get this up here? I already did. Gosh diggity doodles. Gosh diggity dang it. I already got that. Sly, Quirrell, and Tiso. Which one's Tiso? Oh, that's the shopkeeper, right? Yeah. Yes, Sly, I love Sly, because he's got a really unique, character thing going that you kind of, like, find out about later. Quirrell and Cornifer, I love, are my favorites. And then... who was the other one? There's one more that I love. Oh, there's a girl named Oh No.
There's a girl I love named... Yeah, these guys have freaking heat-seeking bullets in their heads. There's a girl named Cloth that I had forgotten about because I messed up and I did something where I never really got to see her again on my main account that I play on. But I love Cloth because she's all cute and stuff. Well, not cute, but her personality's cute, I mean. In the aspect of... I don't think bugs are cute, guys. Please don't hold me to that. I have a feeling that's going to become a thing, and I'm very worried now. There we go. Tiso's the dude with the shield. Oh, yeah, he was the dude that you, like, fight during the arena, right? Or I actually never fought him during the arena. I don't know if... I think maybe you see him during the arena? Yeah, I didn't see Tiso a whole lot. I think I only saw him, like, one time. It was really weird. So I do not remember him a whole lot. Oh, I fell into acid. Don't do acid, kids. It kills you. Both literally and metaphorically. I don't know how it would metaphorically kill you, but it does. So there. Peaches and Stream 2018. Oh no. Platforming. Oh no. Hoop! Hoop! I love this part actually. This is some of my favorite platforming. Whee! Whee! Whoop! I do think that's really neat. That's another thing I want to say. You can do so many areas out of order in this game. Because, like, there's an item that I got, like... There's an item that I got halfway through my playthrough of the game that, Syncross here got, he had it before he got to, like, the third area. I think that's cool. You can, you kind of do it and explore at your own pace. And it's only limited by the way that you find the areas. What's this in here? I am curious. Oh, this is oh, this is the overgrown mound. Okay, cool. So I'm going the right way here. So I'm gonna bippity boop these guys booples over here. This place is, oh no, this place is scary. Oh no! There's so many insects. Well, I mean, I'm an insect too, but, like, they're the bad kind of insects that are really mean. I need to stop doing that if I'm gonna not die. I'm gonna run up here, I'm gonna heal like a scrub. Oh, you missed! Haha, get juked. Get juked! Come on. There we go. Oh, come on, come on. No, don't fall on the spikes again, please. Okay. Got that epic combat music going as I fight a bunch of mosquitoes. There's more! There's more. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to fight more mosquitoes. Please. No more. Oh no. Are these Cornifer's children? How many children did Cornifer have that abandoned him and ran away? Yeah, I know. This is where I got the howling raids. This is the reason that I came back here. Can I go, please? Okay, cool. I can go now. No! I just finished killing 12 million of you guys. Cool. More money. I'm gonna stack up all the fat muns. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Oh, that's scary. Look how scary that is. Whoop. I really like how they do that. It's really cool. Like, it makes you feel like when you get the ability, it makes you feel good about getting an ability. It's not just like, boop, I have the howling rates now. It's like it's like you feel good about getting that ability. You like, I have increased in power, and it lets you do this. Isn't that the coolest thing in the world? Isn't that just so spooky and just like catches you off guard? So I guess this was the shaman. I guess he was like a giant shaman who died and now got overgrown, which makes me sad because the shaman are really nice dudes. They're really cool guys, and I'm very sad that he died and I never got to meet him. That I never got to hear his lovely sultry voice, sultry half Jewish shaman voice that I always use for the shaman for some reason. Alright, come here. Come here, I want to kill you guys. I'm gonna bop you. I'm gonna bop you right in the noggin. So you actually, do you not get, yeah, you don't get, oh no, you get Geo whenever you kill them. There we go. And now we can travel a little bit more through the... Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, yeah, this is... We can't go through this yet. See, we try to just, like, walk through. It doesn't let us through. We need another item before we can go in there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I would like to stop falling, please. I'd very much like to quit doing that. Yeah, this is a place we go into later. Alright, so... I can't use my map in here. Gosh, doodly dig it. Oh no, electroshock therapy. Please, no, I do not have the problems of the brain. I mean, I guess I do. Everybody does. To some extent. But... Oh no! Okay. Don't... Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. I'm the best at platforming. I'm so much more reckless about it now that I've played this game so much, because I used to... that would have taken me like 10 minutes to do if this was me, like, back when I first started playing the game. That wasn't fair! What? What? That was lame! The tail end of that explosion caught me. Although it was, like, a simple place to get to, so that's alright. That's okay. Green path. Why am I in green path? Oh, dang it. It's because I didn't rest at the bench. The store misplaced. I'm wasting so much time. I've done a lot of running around this episode, so I might go a little bit longer, maybe like 10 minutes over, because it's already 9:35, and I always end this at 10. So I might. Gosh, I went to the wrong location. I might go a little bit over, maybe like 15 minutes. I might not, honestly, because we've accomplished a good amount of stuff. We got two abilities, and like completed a new area basically. Beat another boss, and then I was gonna get to the Manus Lords, which I've been putting that off for a little bit now. So I'm probably next stream. I promise I will get to the Manus Lords because I really want to fight them next because I freaking love that boss, and they are awesome, and I adore that boss fight. Whoa, I just did like a moonwalk as I jumped there. That was funny. Yeah, my shade should be like right around here. Gotta go and get all my sweet muns back. I like how you kill these guys. They don't drop any money. I always thought that was funny. Alright. Has everybody been enjoying the stream so far? Like, let me know what you guys think. Like, have you been enjoying the stream? You enjoying my commentary on it? Let me see what that guy was. I want to see what he is. Let's see here. An Uoma. Small, stealthy form. Passive and unaware, but pulsing with dangerous electrical charge. The spirit of a dead ancestor? The brain of a larger creature allowing to drift free? An egg searching for a safe place to spawn? I have no idea what this is. I love, like, the hunter's personality comes out through the journal, as I said. Like, the man's not a genius. He learns about his prey and he gains knowledge, but he's not a freaking genius who knows everything. So, like, he's theorizing, and also how it's comical how it, like, builds up, like, he's gonna tell you, but he's like, what could this be? He's like, a spirit of a dead ancestor, and he's just like, I have no idea what this is. It's like, how many of these things has this man killed, probably? And he's just like, I don't know what this is. I thought that's great. I really think that's really funny. It's a thing that I love about this game, and the personality of the hunter, who is... The hunter's pretty great, actually. For me, I don't count him because he's not a character, quote-unquote, that you get to, like, meet as the game progresses. But the hunter was definitely one of the most memorable characters in the game for me. He was one of the most memorable characters simply for the fact that he, like, follows you throughout your journey, and his personality is so well defined, despite the fact you don't even see him technically, because he is he's just like kind of hiding in that blacked out area. But you never like meet him in person, unless you might meet him later. Okay, that was frightening. You might meet him later, because I haven't completed the Hunter's Journal, so maybe you meet him whenever you finish it. I don't know. But, let me think. I'm sorry. My brain's slow tonight. But his personality is so defined despite the fact that that's the only place you ever get to hear from him, is in that journal. Alright, there we go. Alright, now... So I got this ability, we're gonna go to, let me see here. We're gonna travel to, please stop that, stupid controller's messing up a little bit. we're gonna probably go to Green Path and run down to the Mantis Village and maybe try to fight the Mantis Lords once or twice. I doubt we will beat them, but I'm still gonna try to maybe fight them. Alright. Actually, I wonder I may be able to... Actually, what would you guys rather do? We got about 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes left in the stream. I could either go back up to Forgotten Crossroads and go into a new area, or I could go back down and try to fight the Mantis Lords. Because I feel like, I would probably... Next week, which I might actually, don't quote me on this, I might be streaming on Monday instead of Saturday next time, because Darman isn't going to be able to stream. So, oh, there's a weird glitch on my screen. That's weird. Darman won't be able to stream on Monday, so I might be streaming for him instead. So, I could either stream the Mantis Lords now and do that, or I could go up to the new area, because I might be able to give better commentary on the Mantis Lords next time, because I might be more fresh on my brain and I won't be as slow mentally. Although I mean like I said, I doubt I'll beat them. Assad, you want to see the Mantis Lords? All right. I doubt I'll beat them, so I will probably more than likely be fighting them both this time and next time. We will see. Oop. Went the wrong way. Wee! Wee! So, let's go ahead and go to the Mantis Lords. Go meet them. Do you know about the Mantis Lords, Assad? Because I know you said, like, you're finding out more stuff about the game. Like, I didn't, remember you said you didn't know much about it. So, but do you know who that is? Or do you just, like, only recognize the name from wherever I've said it? Ooh, I haven't been in this area yet. Because I will talk about them a little bit after I beat them and as I like get closer to them. Because Mantis Lords are really cool. They are some of my favorite like lore characters in the game. You know what? Only for all right. I will get to the Mantis Lords and I will talk about them more as I get there. I think I took a wrong direction. Shoot, let me go back. Although I guess it couldn't hurt that I like have couldn't hurt that I have a new area mapped out now. That reminds me, I need to visit the Grubs again, because they're gonna give me like fat stacks of dosh since I've rescued a whole bunch of his people. I'll fight the Mantis Lords a couple times, and if I can't beat them, to wrap up the stream, I will if I can't beat the Mantis Lords, I will actually, regardless, to wrap up the stream, I will go up to visit the Grubs another time and get my money from them, because I'm gonna need it. All right, so we're going here. Here we go. We see the Mantis Village. Yeah, here we go. This is the right way here. Is this? Mantis Village. Yeah, it's down this way. Actually, I need to go this way because I need to rest on a benchmark, so I can save down here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do a whole lot of running, and Patty Plays Pathetically, where he does Titan Souls, is what you guys watch, Running Back to the Boss Simulator. I don't know if anybody saw that. Actually, that was a bit of an exclusive joke, but like that was actually really funny. I tried playing Titan Souls. I hated it for that very reason. Well, for one, it's one hit and you die, and with very few exceptions, I think that games without any sort of health meter or health system are absolute bogus, and I think that's an awful thing to put in a game. That's poor game design in my eyes. I always have a hard time keeping Twitch working on the road. Oh, I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm sorry you haven't been able to keep up with us, just because of the connection and whatnot. Okay, another thing here, yeah, wanderers seek swift death. I love that sign where it's like, hey, come here and we'll kill you. Or we'll wreck your day, we'll destroy you. But I think it's poor game design. to not have any sort of health system, and Titan Souls you die instantly, so it's quite literally like running back to the boss simulator, and I just think that's awful. Like, I genuinely just cannot, I can't play games where literally half the game is running, just running back to the boss after dying. Oh cool, I got these guys on my diary thing. Manus Warrior. Member of the Proud Free... Oh yeah, I already read that. If you venture too deep into the fungal forests, these warriors will stand in the way. What is it that they guard deep at the bottom of their territory? I really... I like that because, you know, he's curious. He's just like, they're guarding something down there. You know? Wherever they live, like, they got something precious down there they're guarding. And even the season... I hate... this. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was good. It spawned me near. Even the seasoned hunter will tell you these guys are not to be messed with. Like, you read those journals. Never catch Patty streams because I'm at church. Yeah, I'm always busy as well. I never catch his streams. Sometimes I can, thankfully. Or I'll watch the recorded versions. But even the seasoned veteran hunter himself will tell you, be careful because these guys are nothing to mess with. I'm gonna stay with the invincibility frames because I'm gonna need that for fighting the Manus Lords. But all right, we'll have about 10 minutes or so. I might actually just go down there. Whoop, oh no, Konosuba. I actually haven't seen Konosuba. So no spoilers, just in case I want to watch it, because I know it's like I think it's like a high school type anime. That's all I know about it. Oh! He hit me in the buttocks, with his large mantis murder hands. All right. Yeah, it took us a little bit to get over here. Oh my goodness. Took us like 10 minutes to get back over here because I was rambling and I kept dying. All right. Question for everybody in the chat. We're going to dive into this large hole now. We're going to dive into the deep mantis sanctum. Everyone dies at the end. That's Konosuba. No! There's actually animes that end like that. That's the funny thing. There's actually an anime that I get angry. I won't spoil which one it is just in case anybody hasn't seen it. There's an anime I have seen that I will legitimately get angry and start going on a rant about it because, like, that's the ending. Question for everybody in the chat. What's your favorite anime? Either your favorite anime, or if you can't pick one, what's, like, the most fun you've had watching an anime? Alright, we're gonna have to do some hardcore parkour right here. Oh, there we go. Well, it's because Seinfeld. JoJo, very good one. That's a good one. Just Seinfeld. Cool Karate Man, thank you for tuning into the stream. I appreciate you, man. Seinfeld is indeed the classic 90s anime, but I gotta say Cory in the House is my 2000 animes. One Piece. Hanbei Reinmei. I haven't heard of that one, Synchros. I do like One Piece from what I've seen of it. I just couldn't get into it, but I did enjoy it. It's just not a show that I would want to like watch extensively. For me, I will talk very passionately about Clue says Konosuba as her current favorite. Oh, nice. JoJo has a hook in me. Yeah, JoJo's good. JoJo's very good. I'm currently about halfway through part 3. They're in Egypt right now. I won't say any spoilers for anybody who hasn't gotten further into it, but yeah, I love JoJo. But what is it? Jimmy will tell you about that. Oh yeah, but what was I saying? Yeah, my favorite. I will vehemently talk about it. I think I used that word correctly. I will talk about it all day long. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is. I genuinely, like, even if I think about it, if I thought about it for like 10 minutes, I could, monthly Shoko, no, I don't think I've heard of that one. Episode 5 of JoJo before the stream. Oh, you're in for a ride, my friend. Part 2 is the best. That's my favorite one. That's my favorite part. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. If I thought about it for about 10 minutes, I could probably find a flaw in the show. Otherwise, like, I genuinely, like, even off the top of my head, I can't think of something wrong with that show. It's too freaking amazing, and I just love it to death. Like, I would read, I've seen the entire show, and I would read the manga. I would read the manga over again. What are you talking about? Part 2 is bad. Part 2 of JoJo is my favorite. I freaking love Part 2. It was awesome. Young Joseph is my favorite JoJo, and he's great, and I love him. Egypt is really good, but come on, man. I love Part 2 the best. It's my favorite. But Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood has very few flaws in it. I will say objectively, honestly. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, or just Brotherhood or FMAB, as I call it sometimes, is one of the only shows where, like, I will rewatch it despite having already seen it. But like, I watched that, I felt sad. Brotherhood, you said, felt plot Dead Space, really? Because like, for me, like, honestly, pretty much everything that happened was plot. There wasn't really filler in that show. If there was, then it wasn't really bad filler. Like, I don't know, because like, I loved it. It felt kind of fast, but like, I wouldn't say that. But all right, so back at the game. So you jump down here, you get into this big hole, and you see these guys, right? The Manus Lords. You see these 3 dudes on thrones. They perk up as soon as you get over. It's, you know, you don't want to fight them, right? So, okay. We gotta fight them to pass. Alright, so, the Manus Lords. They stand up, lock us in a cage, and boom. Ow, right off the bat he hits me. So, this fight is, to me, it's one of my favorites in the entire game, because it defines the combat of this game. It is fast-paced. It is not that the patterns are hard to predict. It is not anything other than it is. It is difficult because you gotta dodge these patterns. They are fast-paced. You gotta be reading these patterns really good. Oh no. You gotta be reading these patterns and like staying on top of what this guy's doing, because every single maneuver they do is designed to hit you and kill you. Like, it feeds into the fighting style of what I'm talking about, like where you can tell these guys are lethal fighters. They try to kill you in one hit. Gosh dang it, I was just about to freaking heal. These guys are gonna try to kill you in one hit. And their fighting style defines that fact. Like, they are gonna try to kill you. They aren't gonna try to just like wiggle there or like tiptoe around it. Like, they are trying to kill you. This is a like battle to the death, duel of honor type deal. And and like their attacks are all going to hit you. Every single attack. They're like with other bosses, there are attacks they do where it's like a charge up, or it's just like a move through, or it's like a stationary hit. But with the Mantis Lords, every single attack that they do is designed to hit you, and you have to dodge everything that they do. Like, they are lethal warriors, and you really get a sense of that. It's also weird that they give you your shade like way up here instead of like back down with the rest of the thing. But I don't know what you mean about plot dead in Full Metal Alchemist, like, or in Brotherhood, because like, I've watched through it at least once, like, or at least twice, and like I really, because a lot of it, like, it seems like it's plot dead maybe, but especially once you get in later, like, all of the stuff that you didn't think was relevant becomes very relevant. So I don't know what you mean. But anyway, so back to the Manus Lords. Yu Yu Hakusho, that's a funny one. I've seen parts of that, but I've never watched all the way through it. I don't think I will, but I just think it's funny. I like how these guys, you know, it's like a duel. So you come back and they're like, ah, you're back, alright, let's fight again. They like give you a chance to collect yourself. Alright, and you salute them. You salute them, they give you a chance. The patterns on this, like, these guys take some hits. They are seasoned warriors. and that shows in their fighting style. There's a charm that lets you attack faster, and I don't know where. I think you buy it from Sly, and it would be really honestly great to have it during this fight. I could really use it, but dang it, I could really use it right now. I really could, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. Gosh. No, this is not good. This is a fight that gives me. I think this fight gave me the most trouble out of any fight in the game because I had to really focus for it. I had to really concentrate. And listen to that violin music. Listen to that intense violin of like, this is a fight to the death. Prepare yourself. Alright, so we're the first man lord. So now we gotta fight the next one, right? He's gonna have a different fighting style, right? Wrong. You fight both of them at the same time. Exact same fighting style. It is the same fight. Gosh dang it, he knocked me into the freaking spikes. I'm so mad. It is very hard, yes. Quick slash charms in the abyss. No, the quick slash charm you get from Sly. Because I remember where I got it. Alright, we're gonna fight him one more time. It's really not that hard. No, I mean, the thing about, like, I don't know, like, you say it's not hard. There's also just the stroke of luck thing, honestly, because if you beat it easily, I would chalk it up to a stroke of luck, because this boss, like, is very widely consensus upon as one of the hardest bosses in the game, because of the way, because it's just fast-paced. Like, you gotta get into a zone where you're fighting this boss. The harpsichord. Harpsichord? What's the harpsichord? Because I don't know what you're talking about. I might actually have to stop fighting him and come back when I get better charms. But like, it's such a fast-paced fight where it's like, you gotta beat these guys, right? You gotta fight. Now you beat the first one, now you gotta fight these other two. Well, no, you fight them at the same time, and it's even faster paced than before. Precursor to piano. Oh, I hate you. Frickin', that was a good joke, actually. That was really funny. Alright, so we're gonna fight them one more time. If we can't beat them, then we'll wrap up the stream here. Alright. First guy. Oh! Dang it! What? I didn't touch him. That was... Okay, alright. Okay, alright, okay, listen. I don't need this right now. This is gonna be a bad run. This is gonna be a bad run is what this is gonna be. Oop. And then, yeah, that's like mostly the trick, is you wait, because there's a certain pattern that he does. Yeah, oh, okay, it's that one, where you can heal for just a second, but I don't have the quick heal charm yet. I don't, so that would definitely help in this fight. That might be one of the ones I try to grab before I come back and fight this guy, because these guys give me a lot of trouble. I still love them. It's like my favorite fight in the game, but they give me so much trouble. Okay, no, dang it. Okay, I would like to heal, please. I don't have time to heal. He's not giving me any leeway with... Alright, right here. And jump! Okay. And, oh, and that just killed that. Alright. I'm not looking at the chat, by the way. I'm just gonna warn you guys, because, like, I am zoned 100% into this game right now. Alright, no wall. There we go. Oh! They did a double slash on that one. They were going for the coveted pincer maneuver. Oh, because they're Manus pincer. Oh... I just did that on the fly. That wasn't even like an intentional joke. That was just a thing that I said. Alright, let's see if I can heal, because I think, yeah, I just gotta stay there. Oh, no. Oh, no. These guys are really crazy. And you don't beat both of them if you kill one either. It's only one. Like, if you beat one of these guys, then... If you beat one of these guys, you still have to keep fighting the other one until you beat him. No! Oh! Okay. I got pretty close on that one. I was actually getting pretty close there. I could feel it because the music was starting to get tensed up. Ah, that was pretty good though. Alright, what did I miss in the chat here? The instrument playing for the Manus Lord's theme. Okay, friggin'. Oh, the harpsichord. Okay, you mean I thought you were talking about a charm called the harpsichord. That is the harpsichord, isn't it? Like, yeah, the harpsichord with the violins. Yeah, that hitbox really killed me. But that harpsichord and the violins really just, like, keep hyping you up in that. It's keeping you on your toes. You're, like, dodging back and forth. But, like, yeah, I got really close in that fight. I really do love it. I absolutely love that fight because it defines the combat of the game about how, like, fast-paced it is. How just back and forth, the way, like, you beat the first guy and you kind of think, you know, you got to fight each of them, but they just throw the second two at the same time like that, and then if you beat one of them, you got to keep fighting the other one. You don't just beat both of them. Like, it's a really great fight, and I don't think you get to truly experience the combat of this game until you have fought the Manus Lords. Like, they're a crazy freaking boss. But that I think that might about wrap it up because it's about 10 o'clock, so I'll probably wrap it up here. Let me look over stuff one more time. I got that key to use. See, I got these, like, all the different stuff, the Howling Wraiths, the Vengeful Spirit, the maps. I think next time I'll probably try to beat the Manus Lords next time, and after them I get to go into the next area, which I'll explore that one a little bit, but I don't really need to get there quite yet. Well, actually no, because the way that I play the game, there's an item in the next area called Deep Nest that that I need to get to a couple other areas that are, like, up here past Forgotten Crossroads. But that's probably going to be about it for me, guys. It's 10 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and save and quit to the menu here. So, and hopefully my game isn't crashing like it always does. It is. My client's crashing once again. But thank you. HollowKnight.exe has stopped working. Thank you so much for everybody for tuning in. As always, Saturdays are my stream day, though I'm in talks of, like, changing that out with Darman because Saturdays usually just, like, are troublesome for me, so I might start, like, doing it on a different day. But that'll be updated if you check out our Facebook page, especially. Check out our Facebook page for updates on our streams. We have daily streams. We got community nights on Friday. We got YouTube for like highlights that we do for our streams. We got Patty Plays Pathetically on Wednesday nights. As of right now, Monday nights is Darman doing his, like, meme nights. We got a Discord server if you want to join in and play some games with us. But thank you so much for tuning in to Peaches and Stream. I really appreciate everybody coming in and listening to me ramble about why I love games and think the games are great because positivity and wholesomeness. Woo! But thank you so much for that, and I will see you all next time.